What's good, everybody? This is Coach Phil, and welcome to another episode of Deep in the Game. We are episode 13 right now, and we got a really good guest right here. We got a brother coming from Burlington, Ontario, Canada. Went to Guelph. Is that's correct? I said it right.
You got it.
Guy from Guelph. I said Guelph, but we'll talk about that later. From Guelph, he's going into his third year for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. We're talking about linebacker and special teams extraordinaire, Mr. AJ Allen. Brahman, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming on, man. First of all, I love the glasses, man. As you can see, I
see you.
eye impaired a little bit, but love it, man.
I'm with you. Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you. I got horrible vision. I got negative 425, -4.
Damn.
Yeah, it's bad, bro. It's bad, but I'm farsighted though, so that's fine. We can work on the rest.
I'm farsighted too. Like I be driving, I can see a little bit, but then
you know what I'm saying. I can see a little bit.
Like I can see kind of, but see, people think, oh, because you got glasses, you's an ugly mother. You don't. I check it out. I had braces and I had glasses from fifth grade all the way to freshman year.
Oh, that's the duo right there. That's tough.
Oh, and the worst part about it is, you know what the worst part about that was? It was like 05 to like 09.
That's a bad time to have both.
Like right before dark skin was back in and light skins was coming and Drake was about to kick in. Like it was like I got called, and you probably experienced it, call you African booty scratcher and
something like that, dark as hell.
But now all of a sudden everybody want to be wearing dashikis and thinking they
what I'm saying? Tall, dark, and handsome's in now. What's going on? Pick a side.
I had Sean Bader, shout out to Sean and Jamal and them. The Ebony Trio. I've had a couple of the Ebony Trio brothers on there. So we gonna add you in there, man. We gonna go for the 5 heartbeats. The Ebony 6.
Turn me up.
We gotta have you, man. We lack it out here. We when I come up there, man, we finna show out. But check this out. Check this out, brother. Hey, I want you to come on, man, because you are like a special teams extraordinaire, and you are the first really pretty much person that takes a lot of pride in special teams, man. But I also want you to share your story, man. But before we do that, I'm just going to give a couple of your stats, man. Obviously, you went to Guelph, man. You're a national, Burlington, Ontario, man. And defensive tackles, you had 19 defensive tackles, 19 special teams tackles, man. To get 19, that says a lot because most people, you get like maybe 8 or 9. But to get 19, that's a high number. What is it about special teams for you that you take so much pride in it? And have you always been that way?
I take so much pride in it because it's an opportunity to honestly, I love football in this game because it gives me an opportunity. I love competing. So special teams is honestly some of the biggest competition out there. That's where a lot of dogs go, right? Guys that aren't playing on offense or aren't playing on defense, that's where all the dogs go. So you are in a dogfight every time you're out there on special teams. Especially being a Canadian linebacker in the Canadian Football League, that's where all of us start. That is where all of us start. That's the reality of it, right? There's not a single Canadian linebacker that didn't start on special teams. So I know that it's a very important part of the game and my self-development. I also have been this way the entire time. I love football. I love it so much. And actually in university, in Canada, at least, we have a special teams all-star. I won that award in 2019.
Wow!
In my university years.
And that says a whole lot, man. Because a lot of guys, when they do play special teams, they think it's a demotion, but it's the ones that show that, hey, I'm a football player. I can do a little bit of everything that you need me to. And for you, that's what drew me to you and wanting to have you on was, man, it's. First of all, you're a linebacker. Love my LBs. But to hear to see the little articles I've seen and hear the good things from other people about you, that's why I had to have you on, man. So please share your story, man. Where did it all start for you? Where did the love of the game come from? And how the hell how's a Jamaican get involved in playing football?
Well, it started real young for me. Personally, I was a gamer growing up and I liked playing basketball. So after, my elementary school days, I go play basketball and I come straight home and I'm on the game, hours on that, whatever the game was. Then, as a way for my mom to get me out the house and get me a little bit more active. She saw a newspaper article for a summer football program called the Burlington Stampeders. I can actually name you some of my teammates. Nathan Rourke was my teammate. Joshua Palmer was my teammate. Those are all guys that I play with. There's a ton out there.
Yeah, that says a lot.
It says a lot. Hold on. I got the. One second.
See what happens when people come on, man. You get to see exclusive things you never thought you'd see, man. Here on Deep in the Game.
Where is he? Okay. This is our old posters from back in the day. I'm gonna zoom in real quick here. I don't know if you see in the middle there, number 4.
He ain't changed not now one bit.
This is back in 2011.
Oh my gosh.
That is 2011.
What happened at the time?
Yep. So that is where I started. My mom used it to get me out the house. And ever since then, I fell in love. I actually started as a defensive end. I was a big kid back then, and transitioned into linebacker when I filled in my body a little bit more, and fell in love with the game ever since. I was one of those guys that played running back, quarterback, receiver in high school and stuff. One of those athletes. Got to university. I kind of played everywhere. I even started a game at boundary half. I played both defensive ends, all 3 linebackers. Could have played safety, but my boy had that. He was all good over there, so I ain't had to do nothing.
Stay your ass right there. We good back.
You know what I'm saying? You drop back in middle field. I'll handle the rest.
Exactly.
Had a rough start to university, but picked it up at the end. Fortunately, I won Defensive Player of the Year in 2021, and I was a first-team All-Canadian and a first-team All-Star. So, very honored to do those things, and kind of lost you. But before I did that, that's when COVID hit. COVID hit in 2019, going 2020. So I was drafted by Saskatchewan in the 2020 draft. That time, though, was kind of tough for everybody in Canada playing football because we didn't have gyms open. We had winter. So it's not like for me personally trying to train. Obviously, there's no gyms open, right? It's not like we have certain places. You have to know somebody, and I didn't know nobody.
He had no connection.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be on the end. I wasn't on the end. I was on the outside.
Yeah, how you gonna hit from inside the club? You can't even get in, type shit.
You can't even get in, bro. I'm not hitting no more.
You can't hit. You can't. Hold on. You had no plug. You had no. You played university ball. You don't know nobody that had like.
Man, I was a professional athlete with no plug.
Bro,
that was my reality.
What did you do? How did you stay in shape? How did you train?
So to survive, I tried. This is when things got difficult. So there was a hill by my house. So I'd go there and I'd do my sprints and all that stuff, do that for conditioning. But then it got too cold to wear cleats on this hill. And you just start sliding. So I was like, okay, I can't do this no more. So I'll just run on the street or on the roadside. But then people stopped shoveling their driveways because it got too much and too icy. Yeah. I'm not gonna run in Timberlands. Who do you think I am? So, it got to a point where it was like, I don't even know what to do no more.
Yeah.
So you wait for it to get a little bit better outside, but by then it was too late. So I pulled up to camp, the heaviest I've ever been. Out of shape, and things were like different back then because of COVID too. So we had no preseason games. You only had 2 weeks in training camp. That was it. You had nothing to kind of prove yourself or go into it. So that was kind of a setback I had for myself because like the one lesson I learned from that experience is that everything comes at a price.
Everyone's got a price.
Everything comes at a price, and I realized at that point I didn't pay enough. So I went back to the drawing board and, got my money up, and
Go ahead.
had a great season, and learned from my mistakes. And then I came to Saskatchewan, and that was my actual first season there.
Right.
And first game, played Hamilton Tiger Cats. We're winning. I'm about to get I got my first special teams tackle, and I broke my hand. So I was out for 6 games. I came back and made, I think it was like 6 tackles on specials and 6 on defense. Not too shabby. And then this season was kind of the come up for me on kind of figuring things out. So I guess that's kind of my football journey.
There you go, man. That's to say, everybody got one. Some people got. I respect the fact that you are self-aware and you understand. Like, hey, I didn't. A lot of guys will be in denial. Guys will sit there and say, I've done everything I can. Obviously not if you ain't got no motion and you ain't doing nothing. So the fact that you're able to see that and you understand, I got to go back to the drawing board. I got to work harder. I got to do more, man. That says a lot. Because look at this right here, y'all. So 2022, as he said, his first real season, 12 games, 6 tackles, 6 defensive tackles, 6 special teams tackles. But then you doubled that. 19. Man, what is it for you when you out there on special teams? What's going through your mind at the time? What are some of the tricks? Now you don't have to give all your sauce, but what are some, I don't want to get. We need all the tricks and the sauce.
I can't give all the tricks.
Give something that you can give the youngsters see this, man. What's something that you always key in on that help to benefit you?
Man, it's the mental hustle. That is truly the difference between getting 6 and 10 and 12 and 14 and 19. And honestly, there's a guy in our league that got 30. Yeah, like it's the mental hustle that takes you from one level to the next. Like constantly reminding yourself to run to the football and make the play. Don't think that anyone else is going to make the play. Don't be thinking all that stuff. Try to key in on that mental hustle. And then also by watching film, you can at least try to figure out where the return's going based on other people's leverage. That's one thing I figured out as well that helped me put me. So that combined with hustle, I knew where to be, and I knew I had to get there fast.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my tricks and
little surface
little nuances, right? Because like it's different for me to get 19. I think this is something I'm really proud of. I don't play gunner. I'm not a gunner. I play guard. I'm blocking people before I go make tackles. That's my job, right? I have to make sure that the punt's not blocked. The other gunners don't have to do that. Other people on that list don't have to do that.
So you have an offensive mindset before you even get down to it.
Before I get down to make the defensive mindset, right?
Midway, you transition to defense. Like, I'm gonna knock them out.
Yeah, 100%. Like this is mine. I gotta go get this. Because like I get like, if people want to punt blocked, people aren't often going from the edges, right? They're going from the middle. That's where they put me at.
Yeah.
So my job is to block people first before I go make tackles. So I think that's kind of the difference of, I got to understand leverages a little bit better because I'm getting down there later compared to those gunners that are down there first. Just make a play. If you make it, great. If you don't.
But you got to also, for those at home, as on special teams, you obviously got to defer. You always hear, and tell me if I'm right, tell me if I'm wrong, stay in your lane. Like, oh my God, that it's etched in your brain as a football player. Stay in your lane. And then you also, and being also you're not a gunner, you're a guard, so you gotta be able to use everything. You gotta have full momentum, be able to stop, go, fight through everything, blow somebody up, and still track down the ball, and still. It's almost like, and I equated. You said basketball was your your first love. Being like a special teams player, it's like being a defensive specialist. You got to have like a Dennis Rodman mentality where he made rebounding and being specifically a defender marketable and profitable. That's what I see with you is you have like a Rodman mentality where I can see. I heard him say once, I can look at the spin of the ball and I can see where it's going to go for the rebound. That's the mentality you have to have, and I respect that about what you do, man. You can you see that kick and you can tell it's going over here. Oh, it's going to go to 20. Oh, it's going to be short. And the last part about it is I had to learn this on the fly going to games. I think correct me if I'm wrong, like after they score, they don't necessarily have to kick it off. They can take it from the 20.
Yes. If they kick a field goal.
There you go.
They can just take it from the 20.
That takes out so many opportunities for you to possibly get more tackles and still be able to get 19 this season.
Correct. On top of that, we had an elite punter. So every time he punts it out of bounds, coffin corner, something like that, it's another opportunity. You don't get one.
Brother, you got to get yours, man. And you
got to get yours, man. That's how it is, man. And yeah, I mean, it's just an understanding. Like, I don't always want to be a special teamer for the rest of my career. It's not something no one wants to do, right? But I understand my role. I'm not an idiot. I'm not out here trying to reinvent the wheel or something like that, right? This is a journey. It's a process. It takes time. So in order for me to get to my goal, I want to be a starting Canadian linebacker, and I want to be a damn good one.
Yes, sir.
In order to do that, this is where it starts. Not only just being a special teamer, I'm one of the best now. I'm up there on that list. So it's like, understanding. You understand your role. Look where it can get you.
Oh, shit. Well, at least you ain't here talking about how bad the culture is in the locker room. They get traded to Skimmelton. But anyway, the devil is alive. So for you, obviously being a linebacker, man, who are some players that you look to? Is it maybe if it's a Canadian game or even if it's in the States? Who'd you look to? Who'd you try to mold your game after?
To start, back in the day, it was obviously like, you want to be Ray Lewis.
Of course, Sugar.
You know what I'm saying? That's who everyone wanted to be. But again, I love football, so I've constantly watched football. I'm continuously trying to get better. So in the Canadian game, at least, I'll start in the CFL because this list is it's a little bit long of a list though.
Go ahead.
I look up to Larry Dean. That guy is the epitome of consistency. That guy has been great for a long time. So that's one of them. I'm a fan of Winston McManus for Toronto. I think he's an elite linebacker, and he knows how to. He knows how to make plays, and it's huge. It's helped his team a lot. I like Bola Combo. Shout out Nelly. He's Nelson Lacombo's brother. So I like Bola Combo a lot as well. In terms of the NFL game, it started with Deion Jones because I wasn't big. So, I mean Atlanta Falcons, Deion Jones, though. I don't mean, Deion Jones now. I don't even know where he's at.
Treading water. But he was,
you know what I'm saying? I'm saying?
He was one of those first, like, hybrid dude. He was like,
exactly.
Hybrid. Exactly. And that's what I love now about the Canadian game is these guys that you've seen it now on Instagram the last few days, a couple weeks or so. Those hybrid guys are now getting the chance in the NFL. He's getting their tryouts. They're getting signed.
Yep.
The NFL notices. They just don't want to acknowledge the hybrid is the way to go. They try to act like, oh, we did that. We started. No, you didn't. Now you got to go get a 6-foot dude who's like maybe 190, 200 pounds and got to cover some people. So that is beautiful to see that.
Because like you think about it, our field's bigger. We have to have hybrids. Right? Your middle linebacker has to cover 65 yards, not 45, 50. So, Deion Jones was the first hybrid, and I noticed that. So I kind of modeled my game after him in terms of how he evaded blocks or how he took on blockers, how he made tackles, how he got into windows and out of windows. I looked up to Luke Kuechly and tried to emulate how he studied film. I still can't get it right. That guy is absurd what he notices and what he doesn't notice. It's insane what he was able to do on a football field. And, you watch clips on YouTube of him being able to call out, man, 80% of plays in a row, didn't get him wrong. He's not only is he calling out the play, he's also calling out the audible. It's insane. So
that is a student of the game level.
You know what I'm saying?
That's cerebral.
I don't even know how that's possible. So things like that. Shaq Leonard and his ability to make force turnovers.
Love Shaq Leonard.
Just being around oh my God. Fred Warner and just his playmaking ability. Dre Greenlaw. Roquan. Bobby. The
standard.
The list goes on.
I like how all of them have they're different in their own right. So you are taking a little bit of everybody of greatness.
Mm-hmm.
And even guys that folks don't really know, like Greenlaw. Greenlaw's a monster. Roquan is a standard. Bobby obviously is the gold standard. He's Hall of Fame. Luke Kuechly, but you're taking, if you take what Luke's cerebral film study, downright OCD level of,
yeah, you're probably right.
yeah, like knowing that's Peyton Manning shit. Peyton Manning knew everything, but and mix it all together, man, and bring it to the game here in Canada, man. You're gonna have problems now. As you move forward with your career, man, as a linebacker, what is the ultimate goal for you for this upcoming season? You got a new staff, you got a new head coach, and Corey May. Shout out to Coach, by the way. All the turnover, everything that happened, man. What is the goal for you, and what are you trying to accomplish this upcoming season?
I've honestly had the same goal every year, and I'm trying to. It just kind of the standard raises. All I'm trying to do is prove myself right. I want to prove day in and day out I am the man I say I am, the football player I say I am. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to say I am the best covered linebacker, the best tackler, the best special teamer, whatever the case may be. I want to be able to say that day in and day out. My goal next year is to be a starter. I want to be a starting will linebacker for Saskatchewan Roughriders. I want to be able to give my best effort. I want to play 18 games. I want to make a difference. I want to make an impact. Whatever that looks like.
There you go.
Whatever role it fills, whatever it takes. But I want to be able to prove myself right. I know I'm a good football player, but this is a league and a life where it's, what have you done for me lately? Doesn't matter what you've done last year. That's the business. That's everything nowadays, right? What have you done for me lately? Because people got short-term memory.
So unless you're a quarterback, unless you're a quarterback and you got the Grey Cups, you've got the MOPs, you have more slack. But if you're just a defensive anything other than quarterback, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about
your leash is short. I promise you, you're replaceable. I promise you. I don't care who you think. I promise you're replaceable.
And don't be a DB, because if you get exposed, man, gone.
Man, it could be the next week. It could be the next week. It could be the next day.
It could be in the locker room at halftime. There's some brothers I've heard got cut. They ain't even make. I heard there was a brother that got cut after he stretched.
Man, I didn't hear that. That's why
I hear some things, man. It's football. It's cold. I've seen some brothers come to the game and like, oh, where my gear at? It's like, nah,
you ain't going.
Nah, you gone, big fella.
I have heard some things, and it is football. It is a business, and it's heavily transactional.
Yeah.
So again, I want to be able to prove myself right, and maybe not prove them unreplaceable, but I want to prove that it'd be damn hard to do it.
And I got a pretty good example for you, man. If you have the mentality like this brother I'm about to show you, where is he at? I have it. I just thought about this. Hold on. Right here.
No, you good.
You got to be like my man's right here, Jimmy Buckets. You need me. That's
you know what I'm saying?
And take the second team and be like, you ain't running on me all day, so you need me. That's the mentality you got to have.
You know where I'm at. I'm not going nowhere. What's up?
Like, I've been to 2 finals, carried COVID and against the Joker. Yep. And y'all want to question me? Okay.
All right, man. I'm not the one.
I'm not. I'm AJ Allen, man. I'm Jamaican.
You know what I'm saying? Ask about me.
what is that movie? Josh, Nate Johnson, Capricorn. Check my dental records. So we gonna end the. I'm loving this, brother, man. We will end this lovely conversation with our tradition. 5 questions, man. I got 5 questions for you for the people to learn about you. So, question 1: do you like jollof rice?
I do.
I already know what direction this is going. All right, spicy. You like it extra spicy, or can you throw down on that, man? You like it? Can you?
I like spicy. I'm Jamaican. We eat jerk. Yeah, I'm good. yeah, I'm good.
All right, you win. Okay, all right. I've had jollof rice. I just love doing African voices, just Jamaican voices. It's
Go
just
ahead.
fun to be. What are you doing? Where are you going? That's
You butt-headed demon.
He is a demon. I love how I say demon. Like,
why are you running?
Why are you running?
You don't understand.
And African Americans in America, they don't think they can do the voice. We can. It's in us.
Exhibit A. Okay.
So, question number 2. Who's your favorite basketball player of all time?
Bron.
We're gonna end it. All right, that's it, y'all. This has been another episode of Deep in the Game. You know what's messed up? I was a Bron fan until his big motherfucking ass sat there and said, decided I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach.
Hey man, hey, he did something revolutionary.
Jesus did something revolutionary too.
And you remember him now, don't you?
Village.
You remember him now, don't you? We talk about him to this day.
Okay, to this day. Why? My white subscribers just follow along with us. We're about to get extra black for a second right here. Why black folks always gotta sit there and bring up everything in reverence that Jesus did? Like, I was there, boy. He had fed everybody. He had 2 fish and a bag of wine, boy. It was beautiful.
And look what he did.
And look,
and the wine.
And you talking about you can't work, and they get extra slavery. They get extra slavery on, like, and you talking about you can't do no more work.
Do I look like Jesus?
Like, what? And it be your parents. I don't know your parents, but I can assume they're like my parents. They extra like blunt with you, and everything that you do was wrong. And they always want to bring Jesus into it. You better listen. You better listen to TD. You better listen to TD. Like, why?
You know what I'm saying, bro? I don't get it.
I'm just trying to live, man. I'm just trying to live.
I can't do me, bro. I don't look like Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold me to his standard.
Or you got that, or you got that one cousin that he, Nation of Islam-ish a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And you want to eat every Thanksgiving. You celebrate Thanksgiving, right?
I do.
Okay. So you got that one cousin that come into the house like, so you gonna eat the white man's swine, brother? We ain't doing that no more. The minister Louis Farrakhan, like, all right, man. let me eat my Hawaiian roll and chill, bro.
In peace, bro. Why has everything got some connotation to it? I can't just
right.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Like, anyway, next question. We it's getting too black in here for me right now. So next question. Said Bron's favorite basketball player, man. What team you rock with is what kind of continuation of question number 2. Who you rocking with?
Basketball?
Yeah, basketball.
I'm a Raptor and a Portland Trailblazer fan.
Okay, that's I wasn't expecting the Trailblazers. Okay, because of Dame.
Yeah, because of Dave. Yeah, and we've been going through a lot of things, but
team ain't that bad.
Huh?
The team ain't that bad.
It won't be. It is right now, but it won't be soon.
Raptors too. I saw them beat down Warriors other night, and that Siakam, Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett. I was from Canada. You know, Schroeder. It's a nice little team.
It was crazy because I watched them lose to the Pistons, and I was so hurt. Oh man, I was so hurt. But then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, bro? I didn't know we had to be the ones to break that streak, man. Damn. But no, we're playing some real good football. It's all basketball right now. We're playing some real good basketball right now, and I'm proud of it.
You said you were a gamer. What games what's your all-time favorite video game? Question number 1.
I am a huge Call of Duty fan. I am a shooter. Don't mess with me on the sticks. I'm like that. I'm one of them ones. But I also play Madden as well. My teammates will tell you that. And I've taken all of their money. Don't play me in that either. I got way too much. I'm not the one. You look like you want to play on the sticks.
What you want? I got Xbox. I got PlayStation 5. I got 2 of them. What you want?
Oh, yeah. We can talk. Oh, yeah, we can talk.
What's up?
Yeah, we can
all right.
talk.
Next question. What type of music you listen to?
I listen to rap, reggae, Afro beats, and hip hop.
So you play Call of Duty. You listen to rap. All right. When I go to Toronto, We finna spin the block one time in the name of Houdini.
Hey, turn me up. Hey,
you didn't think I knew nothing about that, did you?
I didn't know you knew nothing about that.
hey. So crazy thing is, like, you watched this dude named Trap Lord Ross. He did an entire docuseries on Toronto. Like, I didn't know Toronto got down like that.
Oh yeah, we wanted to. Yeah. Yo, everyone, because people just don't know. But like, I've been to New York, I've been to Toronto, and to be honest with you, it's not much of a difference.
Now,
obviously, one has guns and one doesn't. That's a pretty big difference.
But I've been trying to figure out. I've watched the entire thing like 3 times, and I'm like, how the hell y'all be getting? You know what? The devil is a lie. I ain't finna even get into all that, because then when I come to Toronto for Argos game, they go like, "What did you say? What did you say?" I ain't say nothing, fam. Last question. I'm gonna give you one last question, brother. What's your pregame ritual? What's for you? Like, what gets you going? What's your thing? If there's anything you could tell any young kid playing football right now, what would be a message to them? Kind of a 2-part question.
For the first part, I'm a guy that needs to calm down, because I'll be overthinking, and try to do too much, and maybe I'll be outthinking myself. I'll be outside myself, and I'll be thinking, oh, I need to make this play, I need to make that play, instead of just doing my job. So personally, I just like to listen to music, get in the hot tub and chill. That's the one thing I like to do. I've also picked up chess, and that's actually helped just ease my mind and thinking about other things. Still, strategic in a sense, but that's helped me out a lot. So that's one. Any kid coming to the game right now, all I can say is don't try and prove everyone else wrong. You'll be working for a lifetime.
Facts.
You'll be working for a lifetime. Someone's always going to have something to say, and it won't even be in the right direction all the time either. So just prove yourself right on a daily basis. Be who you want to be, and be it authentically, without any apologies. Be yourself. Do what you feel is right. And football wise, no one can teach effort. It shows out on tape. Do that and do something to get better every day.
That's a word right there, brother. Hey, man, thank you so much for coming on, AJ. I really appreciate you, brother. When I come to town, we're going to get a bowl of jollof rice, and we're going to play a game of chess, brother. I'm cold with it. Don't play with me right now.
Okay. All right.
You play dominoes? You play bones? You play bones? Huh? You play bones?
I don't know what that is.
Dominoes.
I do play dominoes. I do play dominoes. I have a travel set. I take it with me everywhere.
Okay. Shoot dice?
I do not shoot dice.
We'll get you
right.
I'm
not a gambler, man. I can't do it. I'm not a gambler.
We gonna be if Maul comes back, we're gonna get you right. Hey, but thank you so much, brother, for coming on. To everybody, appreciate y'all watching episode 13 of Deep in the Game. We might be deep in this game, but you got the rules missing. Thank you, AJ, man. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. And yeah, man, all love, bro. All love.
All love, brother. Everybody, y'all take it easy, y'all. We out of here.
The man's in the house. So crazy. The man's in the house. I'ma tell you the truth. The man's in the house. So crazy. The man's in the house.